Hi guys, Mr. Sheep here, and today we're gonna speak about diminished chords or half diminished chords or minor 7 flat 5. I know this chord may sound a little bit odd to you, but I'll assure you that it's a very nice chord to learn, and it's very good to use not as a standalone chord but as a substitute chord for different chords you're playing. For instance, if you play like a blues in G, you can play over a half diminished chord on the third degree. So for in our case, the third degree is B, so we can play this. So this over G will sound like, or for instance, if you play it over a C note, we have E half diminished, that sounds like this. So we actually have a dominant 9 chords here. So if we play E half diminished chord over C, we get a C9 chord. Other way of using this chord is on a minor chord. For instance, if we have this G minor chord, we can play E minor 7 flat 5 on the 6th degree of the chord, and we will have a G minor 6 chord. Even if we play an arpeggio, will sound like this. So with no further ado, let me show you the 5 CAGED position for the minor 7 flat 5, the G minor 7 flat 5. Position 1, we play on the 3rd fret of the E string, D string and G string, fingers 2, 3, 4, and first finger on the 2nd fret of the B string. We can also replace the root from the low E string to the root on the high E string. Position 2, we have the root of the D string, and so the root is on the D string 5th fret with our index, and with our 3rd finger we can bar. We can also bar like this. This is actually the chord that you will use for a 9. In this case, E flat 9 chord. So position 3 is this or this, but this is harder to play. This is more of a standalone chord. If you want to use it as a substitute, it's better to have this. So we bar on the 8th fret, we bar the first 4 strings with our index. Then we have on the 10th fret of the G string our ring finger, and on the high E string 9th fret our middle finger. This is the chord. Position 4, we have our root on the A string, fret 10. I think this is the position that you may be familiar with. For instance, if we play, instead of G, we play G sharp over E note, we have this like. Okay, so back to our chord. For index on the 10th fret of the A string, ring finger on the 11th fret of the D string, second finger on the 10th fret of the G string, and our pinky on the 11th fret of the B string. The last position, position 5, like this. It's very similar to position 3. I always mess those two in my early learnings, but now I know them all, so no mess. So we bar with our index on the 11th fret, and we have our middle finger on the 12th fret of the G string, playing the root of the chord, and our ring finger is on the 13th fret of the high E string. So let's have a short recap of all the 5 positions. Position 1, root on the E string, or this one. Position 2, root on the D string. Remember, this is a good position to use, whether like as a B flat minor chord. Now this becomes a B flat minor 6, or over an E flat. Now this is an E flat 9 chord. Position 3, this one. Position 4, this one. And position 5. Well, this one. That's all for today. I hope you learn all these chords. You'll also need to learn the arpeggios. I tend to use a lot the minor 7 flat 5 arpeggios to spice up my blues playing. I'm not really into jazz stuff, but I like to, for instance, if I have like a pentatonic, suddenly it sounded more sophisticated, more just, it took me out from the pentatonic box. It's very good to learn, and also for playing rhythm, you got bored of only playing like. Okay, so I hope you learn it. I hope you learn all the 5 CAGED position of all the chords. You have the minor 7 flat 5, the major 7, the dominant 7, and the minor 7 chords. You will also have the arpeggios. There will be some links popping somewhere around here, I don't know. Be sure to click on them, and don't forget to subscribe. Mr. Sheep out.